Jack Fitzwater. Some solicitor.
Yes, well, it's the only way we could have a chat alone. So here I am, instant solicitor. By the way, the name's Parker.
What happened to you anyway? You dropped out of sight overnight.
McNally sent me interstate when Terry Harrison was, shall we say, removed. Things have cooled down now, so we thought it was safe to come back.
I thought maybe you'd crossed him. I mean, the rackets were all going pretty strong, and then his right-hand man disappears.
I had to disappear. Inspector Grace was sniffing around a little bit too much.
Yeah, well, he's sniffing around me right now, asking questions about Megan Arness disappearing.
Yes, I don't imagine he's getting much out of you, is he?
Not likely. Look, catching up on things is all very friendly, but social calls aren't really in line for you. What do you want?
Well, we figure you owe us a couple of favours.
Like what?
We need some new talent for the parlours. Wentworth seems to be the ideal recruiting office.
And I'm inside.
You must admit it's perfect.
Sorry, not interested.
Oh, I think you are. We've got contacts at Pentridge. That is where your husband is, isn't it?
You know it is. And if I don't cooperate?
Well, let's just say you could become accident-prone. Let's not talk about that because it's not going to happen, is it?
You know something, Jack? For a heap of slime, you're not a bad guy.
What are you complaining about? We make sure he's safe. You look after us. Nothing could be fairer.
Okay, don't push it.
Good girl. Now, you know the sort we need, and try and make sure they're not all dogs, will you?
One thing, I'm not recruiting anyone who hasn't worked the business before.
Well, that's fair enough. It's too much of a hassle breaking in new girls anyway. Look, I'll leave it all up to you.
How about a little more exchanging of favours?
Like what?
You get a lot of laundry from the parlours. If you can arrange to have it delivered here along with our regular load, it'll cost you a lot less than it does now.
What's in it for you?
I don't want much. Just a bit off the top for me and the girls. You can skim the cream for yourself.
What about the boss?
He doesn't have to know. It'll cost him the same as it does now. And I'm not going to explain the new arrangement to him. Are you?
Oh, I'm tired. Suppose it'll be even worse tomorrow. Back to that lovely laundry. I hear the new laundry scheme's working quite well.
It is. See, that's what I mean. I may have to work for McNally's mob, but if I can get a little something out of it on the side, so what?
How can you work for McNally's lot in here?
Recruiting for his massage parlours. I didn't have much choice. My husband's in Pentridge, and I can get at him. It was a question of agreeing or agreeing if I ever wanted to see him in one piece again.
Isn't it a bit dicey trying to put one over on McNally's lot?
You could say that, yes. Boy, if only old Gracie knew.
Gracie?
Detective Inspector Grace. If he knew what I know about McNally, his brain would blow up.
You wouldn't tell him.
Don't be stupid. I like living. No. The name of the game is outmanoeuvring. And if I do say so myself, I'm pretty good at it.
Sounds like a game worth playing. Look at all this. We'll never get through it all.
We will if we get our fingers out. Now, come on, you lot. Think about the extra bread.
I'm not so sure this was such a good idea.
Oh, well, you thought it was a pretty good idea to start off with. You all jumped at it. Now, come on, get it sorted. It'll be done before you know it. Still think it's such a bad idea?
Come on, spit it up now. It'll be an added incentive. Thanks.
Prize for a mate. It's a secret. Hey, that's not yours!
Mind your own business, you old bat.
All right, hand it over.
When I've finished.
Give it to
I
me.
said when I've finished. Or do you want to take on me mates here single-handed? Just protecting my interests. This is my operation and I'm censor on everything that comes through. You're welcome to it. Righto, girls. Who wants to buy a little fun time?
Well, you had better start practicing Mrs. O's signature. I have just been transferred to kitchen duty.
Bea, I'm scared. Olivia just came through in the laundry bag. And, well, I don't even know what it means, but whatever it is not too good.
Letter from who?
Fitzwater.
I told you not to get mixed up with them. They are bad news. Here, let me see it.
You know, the bit where it says I didn't keep up insurance payments on my family. Yeah, well, I'm pretty scared for Arthur. I've got to get word to Pentridge somehow. I've got to warn him.
Forget it. The only way I can get a message out of here is to the laundry bag, and that goes straight to Fitzwater.
Oh, God.
If I were you, I'd start worrying about myself. All this stuff about hoping you've kept up insurance payments on your own life? That's pretty heavy coming from them.
But why?
You mean you don't know?
I haven't got a clue what I've done or what I haven't done. Oh, God, Bea. If I don't know what the threat's about, there's nothing I can do about it, is there?
Come in, Edwards. Take a seat. Meg, I think you'd better stay. Sit down. I'm afraid I've got some rather bad news for you, Edwards.
It's about my husband, isn't it? It's about Arthur.
Yes, I'm sorry.
He's dead, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
You must know that I've never tried to go against orders. Someone is setting me up. I know how word got to the police. If you can arrange a visit and get me the weapon, make sure the lagger's not around anymore to cause any trouble.
You all right?
Yeah.
I only just heard about it. Sorry. I didn't even know you were married.
Not many people did. No point talking about it, really. I've just been writing a letter to a friend of the family. He's the only one who can really get our affairs together. I was wondering if you'd take it out and post it for me.
There shouldn't be any problems posting it through the normal channels.
Yeah, well, let's just say I don't really trust the normal channels. If you took it out, I could be sure. It's important. It's what Arthur would have wanted. It's really the last thing I can do for him, you know?
You're all right, if it's that important.
Thanks.
You talk like you really cared about him.
I do. I did.
But...
You're wondering about us, are you? Arthur and I understood each other. If we'd been together, there would never have been anyone else. He never expected me to stop living, you know? He would have understood, see, we loved each other. We both knew that there wasn't any chance we could lead a normal life till he was out.